I wanted to do a hair tutorial for you guys.
Just wrap it around like 3 times, 4, just like that.
Go up, down, down, up. And I twist down as I'm like pulling out as well.
She not only burned Delaney's neck, or no, Delaney's eye, she burned, I think it was Elsie's neck.
Yeah. Get busy. Get busy. Everybody get busy. I need y'all to report to the dance floor right this minute.
Welcome back to Not Enough Nelsons. It is actually 7 a.m. in the morning, but I wanted to do a hair tutorial for you guys so you guys can kind of see like how we do the bubble braids. We've had requests for the older girls, like how they do their hair and that kind of thing. And so we are gonna go through and show you that. The girls already recorded themselves doing their hair, so I'll poke that in right here.
Hey guys, it's Paisley, and today I will be showing you guys doing my hair. I'm just gonna really show you guys how I curl it, and yeah. First thing I do is just brush it out. But then I use this like Unite leave-in conditioner detangler. I love it. It works so well. Now I'm just going to section my hair. Just use these, and I just actually I don't want to use a comb. Sometimes combs are really stupid. Now I just start from there. I just wrap it around like 3 times, 4, just like that, and kind of slice it for like 5-10 seconds. Once it starts to get kind of hot, you'll just like let it go. Guys, and I know it's like really curly. Trust me though. Trust the process. So you just brush that out, okay? Then you go pow, like that, and you like kind of like brush it and like turn it, and then it ends up looking like that for me.
Hey guys, I woke up kind of late, and so I got like ready and stuff, and I curled my hair, and I forgot to film curling my hair and how I do it. I'm losing my voice. I don't know why. I'm like, my voice is like really cracky. So I'm just gonna show you a couple pieces and how I do it. So I have this kind of curl in my hair. So I just take a piece of my hair, I clamp it, and I just like, I don't really know how to explain how I do it, but I just like pull it up like that, bring it down, and do that again. And then that's what I literally do for each piece. And they're gonna look like clumps, like this. And then you're gonna wanna brush them. And then if you want the ends straight and you curled way too far down, then you would want to straighten them like that. I know it's a lot of heat on my hair, but I use this heat protectant on my hair. So we're gonna do a piece on the other side. That's how you do it. And then you're gonna want to brush out all your curls. That's how I do my hair.
my turn to show you how I do my hair. Usually what I'll do is I'll finish blow drying it because I just took a shower last night and usually it's still wet when I wake up. So I'll usually hurry and blow dry it and then brush it out real quick and section it. And what I do to section it is I literally just put my hair down the middle and pull it to each side. Like this. And then I'll put this side into a ponytail so it doesn't get caught up with the other side. And then what I'll do is I started using this curling iron. It's like a curling iron without a clamp and it's pretty difficult to actually use. I got it because it like makes cute curls and whatever, not that stuff. So this is the curling iron I use. It's not a clamp one, which is like kind of difficult, but usually what I'll do first is I'll take a section of hair that's probably like that big and I'll take it and I'm gonna be going this way. So I'll put the clamp on like this. Actually, I go over it once like that. I'll put the clamp over it like that, go down a little bit and do 2 twists and come down, do another twist, go up, come down, down, up. And I twist down as I'm like pulling out as well. And then I wait to brush it out until the very end. And then I'm just gonna do the same exact thing with this. I'm gonna clamp it here, up, pull out, and down. And that's what I'm gonna be doing to each part of my hair. And then, yeah. Okay, so I'm almost done. And what I'm doing is I'm still going the same way as when I started. I'm still going and curling away from my face. And I do the same with the upper pieces as well. Just pull, twist, just like that. Okay, so this side is all curled. I'm not gonna rush it out until the very end. So now with this side, I'm just gonna do the same thing, except for I'm gonna be going this way away from my face again. So I'm gonna grab that section again, like that. Brush it out, clamp it on, and do the pull down, twist, down, pull, twist, just like that. And you wanna make sure that you're going away from your face. So I'm on the last 2 pieces, I think. Yeah, the last like 2 little pieces. So I'm just gonna keep doing the same thing I've been doing, curl away. And now these ones I want kind of like down lower because they're by my face and I don't want them as high. So I'll kind of go down lower and start right there, like that. Okay, so now that that is all done, this is what it looks like right now. It's curled away from each side, which is great. That's what we want. And now, the oil and a little bit of dry shampoo. So I'm gonna spray some of it just kind of where I think tends to get greasy usually throughout the day. Just a little bit right there. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this oil. It's a really good oil for your hair. I'm just gonna do 1 drop, about like that. Rub it into my hands, and that's how I separate it. So now that that is all done, I'll take a brush and just brush through it. There's that. And now what I'll usually do after is go through and fix any pieces, like this front piece for instance, and just go through and re-curl those. If it needs like any more curling, or if it like didn't hold that good, then I will just do that. All right, now this is what the finishing hair looks like. But yeah, there's how I curl my hair.
All right, so now that you've seen those guys do their hair, it is time to go do the little girl's hair before they are late to school, so let's go. All right, we've got the beautiful Elsie, and this hair, you all wish you could be doing this hair every single morning. I love her hair, it's beautiful. So today for Elsie, we normally have been doing bubble braids and different things. I'm gonna try something kind of new. I braid all the time, like it's a go-to. I have 11 daughters. I learned how to braid very early in my mothering career because it is super fast for me. But today I'm gonna do a little bit more complicated one. I haven't really ever tried this before. I think we've done it once, but I'm gonna show them. We're gonna try to show them and kind of remind myself how to do this. It's called, I think, with the double Dutch braid. I don't know, I'm gonna have to like look up cute girls hairstyle to see if that's really what it's called. But how we do it is, again, part down the middle, and then I will get started on this side. Try to part it in the middle. I usually just like go right over their nose, try to draw a line, and try to go straight. This gives you the opportunity to appreciate their cute little sun kisses on their nose. And then how I decide here is I look at their neck and I just try to take the center and I kind of keep my finger there, and then I start at my part that I had at the top, and I just try to draw a straight line. And again, I hold back this side. Once you've got your part good, I hold it back with a pony, just temporarily. We always joke and say, I'm gonna leave it this way, and then they always say, oh no, Mom, we're gonna leave it that way. We'll start over here. The double braid, we take what the section that we have and we're going to divide it in half again. I'm gonna add a little bit of moisture to her hair so that it stays in place. Make it a star point, so your points from right there. And then you're gonna go back here to see right down here where her ear and the hair kind of stops and goes across. So I'm gonna make a line right here and start right here, and I'm just gonna draw a straight line to my finger. See that? Okay, so then I'm gonna put this section in a ponytail as well to hold it away while I braid. And then I just start to French braid. I'm gonna do an inside out, like Dutch braid, I guess. I don't know, I need to learn my lingo. I spend more time doing than talking about hair. So I sometimes don't know all of the lingo. And you just try to braid as close to the line of your part. So I'm just gonna keep it as close to the part as I can. And at first you just do it tight. All right, I have given Elsie an assignment to gather, as you can see in my drawer. It is not the most organized. So she's gathering all of the pink small ponies. All right, now this section, again, you just braid it, but then braid it as close to that braid as you can get. So Kennedy is in there getting the little boys ready. You can jump over to her channel to see how she did this morning routine. taking care of everyone else. But so once it's at this point, then you go ahead and plait them and pull them out, and they kind of just end up joining together. I think what I'm gonna do with hers is I'm gonna put this into a bun, and I have the easiest way ever to do buns. It's like this. Watch this, people, it's so easy. So you do like a ponytail, basically, and when it gets really tight, you start to pull it through. You don't finish. I just like pull it through part way, like this. And then I take what's left right here and I just pull it under and put it right back through the same ponytail. And then I just tuck under my ends. And so this will be her little braided bun at the bottom of her crazy braids. I don't really know what I would call this. I think it's called a double Dutch braid. I don't know. But we're gonna need to start plaiting, and I showed you that too soon. So I'm gonna take this out, plait it, and then I'll show you the other side. Okay, so when I talk about plaiting, that is you just start from the bottom and you just kind of pull out the braid. And at first it can look super messy, but by the time you get to the top, it'll have kind of sucked that part in a little bit. You just kind of fan out the braid like this. And so by the time you get to the top, they kind of overlap each other. Guys, like I told you, I was learning this braid right. When I redid this side, I realized what I did wrong over here. So let me correct. This is how you do it. See how it's all to the side really good? This is the secret. You take, for this upper side, when you're doing the top one, you take all of the hair from the whole section. You don't do half and half like a normal braid. Just the top one you weave under. You don't weave under the bottom one. Does that make sense? So you weave over the top, and then I don't grab any hair for this one. I just bring it under, and then I only grab hair for the top one. So I go all the way across the whole part, all the way, add it to that top one only. So every single time you're just adding to that top layer of hair, and it goes under. Oh, and then I have to retrain my brain, and then you bring it to that side. Does that make sense? So see how much better that looks there, way closer together. So yeah, so note to self, it's a little different of a braid, and I completely spaced it. So again, now this side is the opposite. I will only grab for my left piece. I'm only gonna add to my left piece, but I grab the whole thing all the way across the hair section and add it to that left piece. And then I braid under that left piece. So I'm braiding that under. And then one time you braid under the top. Does that make sense? And so then you go back to this piece, and we're gonna go across the whole thing, add to the left piece, braid the left piece under, and then braid the right piece under, and it just pulls it way closer. So I'm gonna join together here, since I'm gonna do a bun, and I'm just going to put an elastic to hold it while I plait the braids. Now I'm gonna take these heavier elastics and poke it right here, and I'm gonna do the same kind of bun. This is my go-to fastest bun this side of Texas, right? Whenever we're like in a huge hurry, I do that. So again, you pull through the bottom, only give it that much left, take the top, pull it back through, and then you can poof them. And then the trick is, if you need it to be tighter, you only pull from this bottom here, and you can tighten it nice and tight, and then you can just poof out the top. So, and when I have all of her hair on top of her head, that's how I do, like, I don't even know what it's called, but like the whole bun that turns itself in, like the big, huge, poofy ballet bun. Yeah. Is I just do that same way, but then I pull out the top and pull out the bottom till they meet, and it makes like a circle, so. That is the completed look. So cute. Good job, Elsie. All right, go to school, go to school. Let's go, oh. First of all, for bubble braids, you make a nice even part right in the center. I just tie off this side so it doesn't unpart itself while I'm working on the other side. So I'll just hook this on here for a moment and get started over here. So I start with the first pony, and what I do is I just divide the hair right here into kind of like a triangle of hair, and I start with the first pony. All right, so for the next one, you do it about an inch apart, so about right there. You just take the hair straight across, then you grab your first ponytail and add it to your second one. Take just the little bit of hair that you joined in from the first ponytail, and you're just gonna lift it. You wanna try to hold the rest of the hair kind of in place, and you're just gonna lift this little part up. So you slip your finger under here and just hold it really tight, and then you just pull a little bit, and you can pull more after. So you just wanna just kind of pull maybe a little less than you want, and then move on to the next one. So again, you do about another inch, and you just go straight across and comb the hair down, and you grab all of this plus your running little piece of hair and the elastic in. Hold right underneath the elastic and hold it tight. Bubble just a little bit, and then keep going. I'm going to take the whole bottom, even though it's a little bit more than an inch. It's less than an inch through here. It's more than an inch over there, but it just is too hard. The ponytail starts going a little bit too close to the other one if you make too small of a section. So, and then just kind of go back through before you start the long section and just make sure that you pulled enough. And then at this part is super easy. You just go down about an inch, inch and a half, and make it tight, and then poof each little bit out. Okay, so this side is done. I'm gonna go ahead and do this side, and then I will show you the finished look. All right, guys, so this is the finished look, and so just as you do this other side, just kind of eyeball it to match up, and so you have the same amount of bubbles on both sides. So super cute, love it. Okay, you ready for school? Go get your shoes on. Okay guys, it is Delaney's turn, and you know what? I was gonna show you an inverted bubble braid, but I don't have time. So she is going to get the hair curling job. And guys, I go so fast. So how I do it is first of all, I have this really turned up high because I work super fast, and I take pretty big pieces, and what I do while it's curling and you're holding in there, you grab the next piece, and so it's ready for you. And then when I pull the very ends, it gives you that more of that beach wave look, so it doesn't, all the curl doesn't fall to the end. So you want to hold it up against the head longer than the bottom, and then you pull straight down and the curl comes out. Another thing that I learned is that if you hold it up near the head longer than the base, is the curl stays up on your head longer, and it doesn't just fall all to the bottoms, and so the bottoms just end up curly. Another thing that I do, especially if you're new to curling hair and you're curling someone else's hair, this is what I told Paisley last weekend, because she not only burned Delaney's Delaney's eye. So she not only burned Delaney's eye, but she burned, I think it was Elsie's neck. So another tip that I would give you if you are new to curling hair, or you're curling someone who's wiggly, is I put my own hand underneath. And so I would have to burn my own hand before I burned them. I use my hand as a shield underneath. See, my curling iron is turned up super hot, so I don't have to like hold it there for very long at all. So I'm able to curl super fast. I think my record curling somebody's hair is like 78 seconds. I'm fast, people. All right, so now I just give it a light spray. So I like to wait until all of the heat is out of the hair so that when I run my fingers through it, it doesn't like just totally take out the curl. But we don't like a super tight curl. We're just kind of trying to do beach waves. Oh my goodness, it makes you look so old. Like literally, seriously. All right, this is Delaney's food. Wow, not door. Okay, these guys gotta go. All right, have a great day. Okay guys, that is the end of our hair tutorial video. Like I've never done one of those before, but you guys requested it, so we did it, right?
Yep.
And you are the funnest hair ever to do. So much fun. All right guys, if you love this video, make sure you subscribe down below. We are trying to get 2 million subscribers by the beginning of 2023. And so if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe. Love you all so much. Bye-bye.